Today marks the first of a three-day series of landmark oral arguments on health care in the United States. The United States Supreme Court will rule on a total of 4 topics related to the health care law Congress passed in 2010. Championed by the president, it requires most Americans to purchase health insurance. Backers say that will spread out the cost of health care and make it more affordable for all Americans. Detractors say the government's forcing people to do something. Jeff Butera is live in the newsroom to break down what will be happening over the next 3 days. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Linda. It's 3 days, a total of 6 hours of attorneys presenting their cases to the 9 justices of the United States Supreme Court. Those justices will not rule on anything right away. That will be June at the latest. But here are the 4 things they'll be deciding. They heard the first topic today. It's basically a procedural question. Can the court stop this law before it's actually in place? Now, the mandate doesn't start until 2014, and some people are using a 150-year-old law to argue they cannot. Their argument is doubtful to hold up, though, says Tampa attorney John Goldsmith.
You can never decide what the Supreme Court's going to do based on the oral argument. There's no doubt about that. But it did not seem to be a significant issue for most of the members of the court.
Tomorrow, the bigger issue. Is it constitutional to force people to get health insurance? Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi says no.
Whether the federal government can mandate and force us to purchase a product simply by being alive. And the way they can do that is by saying that we are engaging in commerce, which of course we're not. It's simply by sitting on your couch. They can force us to purchase a product.
Tomorrow's argument really is the key issue in the case. Does the individual mandate, is that something that affects interstate commerce?
Then, Wednesday, if it's unconstitutional to mandate people get health insurance, does that mean that all 2,700 pages of this health care law go away, or just the mandate part? Wednesday, the court will also hear arguments about whether it's coercion to force states to absorb more of the medical costs and risk penalty if they don't. It's a federal government versus state government issue. Now, clearly, this is important on 2 fronts. It will shape health care for you in the future. It will also shape the election in November. It would be crippling to President Obama if what many consider his major policy accomplishment is ruled unconstitutional.